How's it, guys? Welcome back to my channel documenting wobbles. Um, Today I want to introduce you to a good friend of mine, Nick. He's involved in a lot of things in the disability world, and he'll tell you about all that stuff and how you can get involved in it a bit later. But first of all, he's gonna help me introduce something that I'm really excited about and I've been working on a long time, the Wobbles Project. So over to you, Nick.
Thanks so much, Andy. It's great to be here, and thank you for allowing me to be part of this. I remember when you first came to Nicole and I, like 2 or 3 years ago, and you were like, I have this project idea, and we were both like, let's go for it. And I think it's really cool that you're jumping into it and you're making it happen. I really, really am excited for you and for everybody that's going to be a part of the project and all the people that it's going to impact. I think it's really, really cool. Just to give you, the people who don't necessarily know who I am, I'm Nick Smith. I am the founder of Smurgos, or co-founder rather. It was founded by Nicole Vergos and myself. And what we aim to do is integrate people with disabilities into corporate spaces meaningfully. And I think that's why we started chatting, and we also do these move talks where we get people with disabilities and people without disabilities to come together and like share their stories. We get speakers in, and it's a really cool space where a lot of people learn things. So I think that's where we first like really interacted, was on a move talk.
I think you came to me and were just asking about wheelchair bags and stuff first of all, because of it. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's right. And then the whole idea of coming together was when COVID happened, and then you mentioned to me, you were like, I'm so isolated, I don't have a lot of people that I can connect with, and so that kind of fast-tracked the idea of us coming together and hosting those talks, and now we've grown. It's really, really cool. So that's me in a nutshell, and now let's talk more about your project. So I know that for you, the game changer was when you got your first computer, because like I said just now, there was a lot of isolation that you felt, and I know depression was a thing for you as well. And I think where it started was when you were first diagnosed with FA, Friedreich's Ataxia. A colleague of your mom's said to her, like, if there was one thing he needed or wanted, what was it? What would it be? And then your mom, without hesitation, said a computer, because she knew that could give that window into the world, right? And so I think a few days later that happened, and it did just that. It changed your world, because now you could experience things, you could connect with people, and through that whole experience of your own, you could now connect to the world in the comfort of your own home, despite your disability. And I think that's where this all started, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I believe any type of technology or like windows into the outside world for people in my position or similar positions that can't go out there. They've got and now it's even more pronounced with like Zoom and stuff like that. And yeah.
I mean, I'm busy Zooming with people in America who also have disabilities, and I'm here in South Africa. So that technology, being able to bridge the divide, You know, and it's not just geographical now, it's like ability-wise. You know, people can literally go and share experiences or be part of an experience without actually being there. And I love your project. I know one of the things you want to do is, you know, we were chatting before he started shooting, guys, and I asked him, because I'm sneaky like that, I was like, what is the one thing you want to do with this project, like a pie in the sky idea? And he was like, I want to go traveling and bring the people along with it. And I think that's really, really cool. And you see, that kind of bridge between technology and the world, and then bringing like people, as you say, like people who necessarily can't do it, giving them that opportunity to do it. I think that's very, very cool.
Absolutely, yeah.
So windows into the world, that's the like your first leg of your project, right?
Correct.
And behind that idea is you wanting to have others in a less fortunate position to experience what you experienced when you got your computer.
Yeah.
In other words, you want to get people with disabilities and like muscular challenges and like FA, but not only FA, but like FA, to have the opportunity to get something like a tablet or something like that, so that they can connect with the world. And I know when we first spoke about this, we were like, yes, that's a great idea. You're going to need sponsors, you're going to need IT people, you're going to like IT companies to, you know, donate computers and whatever. And I think that's obviously always an option. If there are any computer companies that are watching this, I think it would be a really awesome idea. If you have any old computers or tablets or anything that you're looking to donate, I think this project is an amazing one. But also, you've created a sustainability model by contacting Patreon. And I know with Patreon, you could become a patriot or a patron and donate on an ongoing basis to make projects like this one and others have a bigger impact and actually grow legs. And I think that's a really cool idea. And though the money raised in Patreon or through the Patreon Foundation is going to go towards more experiences, more people getting tablets, and really creating that network of people with disabilities being able to share experiences.
Correct. And also I've got some people that are helping me on the project, and I've got a lady that's helping me with administration and stuff, and then later on when the project yields tax and stuff, I've got somebody that professional tax guy who's gonna help me with stuff like that. So we're gonna do it properly, and so the money won't go for a new pair of shoes for me, even though I don't wear my shoes out that often. So that's not a problem. No, I'm just talking rubbish.
Yeah, I mean, you have been thinking about this project for a long time, and I love the phrase, and I often bring it into my speaking, is we started from the bottom, now we're here. And you know, you started from the bottom thinking of this idea as just as you always say, a pie in the sky, and now it's become a reality. And I like how you are like already thinking big, you know, like when this becomes big and I need a tax guy, I've got one. When I need a PA, I've got one in the bag. When I've got an awesome cameraman, got one in the bag.
Absolutely. It's a thing that I've got to be working right now.
Yeah.
And walking is not my strong suit, as you can see.
That's
but
just how he rolls.
But I'm getting there, you know. I'm getting there. Yeah.
I forgot to mention at the beginning that I'm also a person with a disability. I have cerebral palsy with hemiplegia, and so I walk with a gangster limp because I'm cool like that. and I have a rogue arm that tends to do its own things from time to time. You know, this hand works perfectly fine. This one, not so much. But I don't let this define me. I say that my disability is my greatest weakness, but it's also my greatest strength because it pushes me forward. And our discussion that we were having before we started shooting is also about experience. And I think that's where we also connected, I was saying that life, if you have to boil it down to its simplest form, life is a collection of experiences. And I think as people with disabilities, we sometimes limit our own experiences. And also people around us, also, I think they care for us and they want the best for us. And so they also shelter us from experiences. And I think it's really cool that we get to do crazy stuff and share those experiences, and then also encourage others to do the same. If you can go out there and do something, do it, despite your disability. Whether it's something small like going and speaking to a lady, or if you're a lady, going and speaking to a good-looking guy, or going dancing like me. When I first started salsa dancing, people would say to me, how can you salsa dance? Of all the dances, how can you do that? And I was like, well, I do, because I love it, and I love the music, and so I'm going to do it anyway.
Absolutely.
Something we haven't mentioned yet is what happens if you want to donate a once-off. So you don't want to do Patreon because you don't want to donate on an ongoing basis, although that would be awesome. If you are watching this and you are a follower of this whole movement and you want to donate once-off, you can do that too. You can go and check out the website link below, and it's Buy Me a Coffee. I think it's a really awesome idea. It's basically the idea of you donating money, the cost of a coffee, to make something like this happen. So you can do that too. And then also, if you want to go and check out more on what Andy's doing, do check out his website, which is www.wobblesproject.com.
That's excellent. And then I would say I'm gonna link all my social media accounts and the website and everything down below. So you'll have access to all the things,
including Smurgos' social media. So if you want to check us out, please visit www.smurgos.com. That's SMERGOS.com. And obviously check out our social media platforms, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Just look up Smurgos and you'll find us. And hopefully join our talks and see Andy there as well.
Sorry, this is why I wanted Nick to tell you about this, because he's a much better speaker than I am. But I want to thank you, Nick, so much for helping.
It's a pleasure.
I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, and we can get this ball rolling.
Well, it was awesome to be here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your project grow and evolve and really impact a lot of lives. And I'm definitely going to be watching and hopefully interviewing you again sometime soon.
Absolutely, I would love that.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.